Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I am back to work on the tab bound journal for the giveaway. Today I was gonna finish off this inside page, and since this has such a beautiful image of the stag here, I want to preserve that. So what I decided to do is just do a corner pocket here, and I'm going to add a notebook that is kind of skinny that'll tuck in here, because there's not going to be a lot of writing space in the journal itself, and because of the structure with the tabs and the way I'm doing it, I want to make sure that I'm adding blank spaces for writing so that it can actually be usable too. So to enter the giveaway, just as a reminder for those of you who have been following along, and if you're new here, this is the giveaway project for, I hit 1,000 subscribers at the end of 2023. You need to subscribe to the channel, watch all the videos in the playlist for this journal, make a comment and like each video, and then also subscribe to my email list, and I'll put all of those directions down in the description so that you can find them really easily, and you'll be entered for a chance to win this journal. And I'm so excited to send it to someone. I know you guys are really loving it, and I'm appreciating all your comments, and it's been so fun to work on this. So I think what I'm wanting to do with this guy is to give him a little bit of a craft scissor edge here, with this kind of magic theme. I'm not liking so many straight edges. Magic forest. You know, you want more waviness. Now I knew that was going to be, these scissors are a little bit, they're not super sharp because they're like kid craft scissors, but I think that's okay because we'll ink it up. And I didn't want to leave that straight, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that in there, and then we're going to make the notebook. I've got so many exciting plans for this journal too. This one's a little simpler today just because we have this beautiful imagery from the Stamperia papers here. All right, I said I was going to switch glue bottles because for some reason it's just coming out heavy-handed today. So let's try one of these others. Okay, so what I want to do is a size that's going to fit in here exactly right. So I want it to not really be, I mean, it has to be skinny enough to fit in the pocket, right? So let's go here with that. And then height-wise, I want to fold over. So I'm going to want it to sit like just about here, but that's once it's folded, right? So let's just go ahead and give it the fold that I want it to have. How about that? Start with that first. And this paper is in my shop. It's a Gothic Backgrounds kit with just 5 pretty backgrounds. Both of these, this one on the front and the one on the back, are in there. I'm just going to cut that off. And because I was making so many paper bag journals before my holiday craft fairs, I have a specific size of scrap that I think will work very well. So let's just test that out. I think I actually want it to be just a little bit shorter because I want this here to show. So I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. Made especially for this exact spot in this exact journal. Nope, still a little bit too long. I want it to be exactly right. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I think that's right. I don't want it to stick in there because it's still a little gluey. So let's give it some ink. And I'm thinking, I actually did not make any plans. I just wrote small notebook for this before I started the video. I just leapt in. So I'm thinking about how I want to put it together too as I do this. So I've got this size of scrap. So the question is, because I could fold, do they make about the right height if I fold? They do. They're exactly the right height if I fold. So let's start by cutting a few off to the width. I'll do a few at a time because I think they're all the same or pretty close to it anyway. Some of these might be a little bit shorter. Oh, there's so many of them. It's good that I'm gonna get to use some of them up. Those paper bag journals are great and cute, and I love them, but they do eat up a lot of my nice coffee dyed paper. Okay, so this is 4. Let's do one more. That'll be 10 pages if I fold. Feels like a nice round even number. Okay. Now let's fold. And I'm thinking about how this works here because what we could do is just tie. That's not my favorite way to do this, although it does make it replaceable. If you used it up, you could just remove them and replace them with new papers. But I kind of wanted to I was thinking of something cute with eyelets and a tie in the top, and I'm not sure. Ooh, some of these are a little shorter. It's okay. Put them inside one of the big ones. I could tie, or I could sew too. I could sew it together. Okay, so that's gonna fit in there like that. Oh, that's just really perfect. makes me very happy. Okay, so the question is, how do we do this? I think I'm gonna try if I do eyelets. And I got to, you could also glue it too. That's a very simple way to do this. But then you wouldn't want folded papers. You'd want to cut them all to the size and then glue them in individually, which I might actually do here. I'm just thinking, it's been a while since I've done a notebook like this, but I did have a style with eyelets at the top. I'm just thinking I'm gonna muck it up if I try that. But let's see if we clipped it here. And did some holes all the way through. Let's see what that would look like. Where's the big bite? Let's try it out, huh? Feeling a little adventurous today. So I hope y'all are ready. Let's mark though. Let's make a think about where we want this. At least try to get in eyeballs. Sense of what will look nice here. So this one, and actually I think I'm going to move the clip so I can do the other side. Yeah. That wasn't straight at all. He's a little crooked, but okay. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get these big eyelets. These big eyelets are fussy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it through there. I could just go ahead and tie. Oh, because that's a lot. It's a lot to go through. With something big, you know what, I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be a days-long project to get those through there. So let's find a nice, big, showy ribbon that will fit with this. Something like that. It might be too wide. I don't know. Hunting through the ribbons. This guy is too short. Oh, here's a longer version of that same one. Although, I don't know, that might be too big too. How about this little guy? Let's experiment. So, what I want to do is bring it up this way. And this way. Yeah. I like that. Would this be better? What do you think? I think that's better, isn't it? Let's see if that one fits. I think that's gonna work just fine to do it this way. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, nice little bow. And you know what? This way, it's still replaceable. That's too big of a bow though. I think I might go back to the other one. Fussy lady. Just ultimately didn't like the way that looked. I think the contrast with this shiny stuff is a little better. And it'll fit better against the foresty palette of the other guy. Give it a little pop, you know? Plus, I think the organza kind of ribbon is a nicer offset in a way to all the tree bark. All right, I do need to make it littler though. I can't. It's too big. Here. This is what I want, is to cut it down a little so that it's teeny tiny bow that fits just right on my little notebook. There we go. I love that. Okay, I didn't know if that was gonna turn out at all, but I really love it now. Let me ink this back too, even though you're not really gonna see it. I want it to match. And because it's removable, you might pull it out. You might wanna replace your papers if you use them all. And that's gonna go right in here, just like that, without smushing the bow too much. And that is, oh, I'm gonna smush the bow a lot. I didn't think about that when I was making it. Oh, this cute thing that's gonna go in this pocket. Oh, I should have just glued it, made it flat. I'm smushing it now. Maybe I can put it in like this. Yeah? All right. So that is the next page of the Tampon Journal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you want to get in the running for the giveaway, to follow the instructions in the description, and I will see you in the next video.